So this brings us to this concept of being a customer-centric business. And in a nutshell, I am totally going to butcher this. Being a customer-centric business gives you a competitive advantage over everybody else, because a customer-centric business makes decisions in their business based on the best interest of their customer in order to encourage loyalty, in order to encourage retention, in order to encourage this culture of feeling good about the company you are doing business with. In the consumer times that we live, where choices are plentiful, they are overflowing, and we as the consumer, we have the ability to basically change who we do business with, who we spend our hard-earned dollars with at a moment's notice, right? If you don't like a company, if you get a t-shirt or something and it rips and it doesn't like hold up and you take it back, you're like, hey, this didn't hold up, can I get a refund or can I get another one? And they're like, nope, sorry, that's not our policy. You can be like, yo, no problem, I'm going to go to the Gap, or I'm not going to go to the Gap, I'm going to buy a t-shirt from here. I mean, you have choices. We have so many choices. And this is true with grooming products, right? The choice that you have to spend your money with Tiege or a Jack Black or Baxter or any of these other, companies, you've got the choice. If you don't like us, if we do you dirty, or you don't really feel like you like the products or whatever, you're going to spend your money somewhere else. But in a customer-centric business, it is all about developing this culture, this loyalty with your audience, letting them know that we got your back. We are here for you, and we are going to do everything in our power to make our customers, our best customers, feel valued. And this is something that Tiege Hanley has not done. We treated all of our customers pretty much the same way, right? We said, hey, you're coming in, you're either a level 1, level 2, level 3, you're coming in, if you don't like our products, whatever, you're out of here, boom. And we would be like, yo, you can't buy any of our products if you don't stick to our system. And then, to take it one step further, we also treated all of our customers the same. People that have been there 2 months are treated the same as somebody who's been there for 2 years. And in a customer-centric business and model, you are valuing certain customers more than other customers. Certain customers are going to be more valuable than other customers. So let me give you an example of a customer-centric business. And I'm going to use Delta, the airline Delta, as an example. So regardless of if you like Delta or not, Delta is a customer-centric business. They do more for people that spend more money with them. They value me as somebody who flies Delta pretty much exclusively whenever I can. They value me and the fact that I do that more than somebody who just buys a ticket now and then. I've got my Sky Miles account. I've got status. Delta can see, okay, Alpha M spends X number of dollars a year on airline tickets, spends this, does this, he's got his Delta Sky Mile Club, he does all this stuff, right? I am spending a lot of money with Delta. And so what happens, if I need to stand by, I go up to the counter, they look at my account, they see my Sky Miles number, right? I am going to jump everybody who's in line that is not as high a priority as I am, because Delta realizes that, hey, this guy is the one we need to really go out of our way in order to make him feel special and to give him special treatment because he spends more money with us. You get the idea? So here's another example. Starbucks, all right? I go into a Starbucks in my town versus I go into a Starbucks in Seattle. I go into a Starbucks in New York City. I am treated the same. It doesn't matter that I spend thousands of dollars worth of coffee however, I don't know how long, but I'm using the thing. They know, right? They've got all of my data. They have all of the information. They know that I am spending X number of dollars a month, that I am always, doing my thing. Now, they sure give me some points and give me some stars, but they do that for everybody. They don't know my name. They know my name because it's on my app, but nobody calls me my name. And they treat me the same as everybody else. If you go into Starbucks for the first time, they're going to treat you the same as they do me. But here's the thing. You can't confuse being a good customer service business with being a customer-centric business. They're two different things, right? You should, of course, have great customer service. And Starbucks, they go above and beyond to make sure that everybody feels good about themselves, that everybody can hang out and do whatever, right? They've got good customer service, but they are not a customer-centric business. They don't value me more than somebody else that comes into Starbucks for the first time. I might have totally butchered this whole concept, but hopefully you get the idea. Tiege Hanley is diving headfirst down the customer-centric rabbit hole. It all started when we started doing all this like giveaway stuff, right? Where we're throwing like a lip balm and the dop kits and we're letting people know that, hey, after your $6 you get a t-shirt. Like, we're doing all sorts of things that is doing nothing more. Well, it's actually doing a few things. But for us as a company, our bottom line, you know, it's costing us money. It costs us a lot of money because of how many freaking customers we have to send everybody a lip balm or a t-shirt after 6. Like, these are things that have real costs. But the thing that they don't talk about, and the thing that is not necessarily as tangible, is what it does long term. On paper, you see, I gave somebody a lip balm, it cost me X number of dollars, right? Bottom line, you're like, damn, that's a lot of money, right? Are you sure we should be doing this? But what does giving that lip balm do from a holistic, bigger picture perspective? What does that do for the goodwill? What does that do for the customer's loyalty? And maybe, you know what, maybe I'm going to stick one more box. Maybe I'm going to tell a friend. Maybe I'm going to, you know, if I can't afford it now, but when I can afford skincare and I get out of college, that's who I'm going with because they gave me a lip balm. Now, you can't put your finger on a dollar amount with that, unfortunately, right now. But overall, you're doing things that are building your brand. You're building your brand's equity. You're building the goodwill, the feeling, and making that business a more customer-centric business. It just makes sense, right? But it's hard to do. It's hard because you need data. And creating a company that is you know, based on this customer-centric philosophy and mantra is expensive. It's profit that you're basically taking off of the table, but from an overall, you know, big picture, we feel gives you a competitive advantage and ultimately will move your business in a much more positive direction. Now, our business, once we started doing some of these things and we cut the discounting and got rid of that whole like serial discounting culture, you know, we've seen it like firsthand. Our numbers, like, it was like, boom, it was just crazy what happened. And so I guess that's the business lesson in this crazy rambling vlog, is that if you want to give yourself and your business a competitive advantage over all the other people that are playing in your marketplace, you need to make your business all about the customer. Is it going to cost you a little bit of money? Yes. Is it going to take more time? Yes. Is it going to require you to not just jam things down their throat that you think is good for them? It's going to take you more time to analyze what they're telling you. It's going to take you more resources. But at the end of the day, and I'm using that bad boy today, at the end of the day, your company, your business will be stronger and more sustainable over the long term.